Hello friends, welcome. Welcome. We are in an event today. It is a mystery box event, which is super fun. Let me get myself alright, and so we're gonna get shared into the event group. Meanwhile, if y'all could share me out, I would really appreciate it. And I'm going to turn my volume down so that I don't hear myself. Miss Amy from Crafts by Amy just got finished. She was up before me. Hi there, Miss Teresa. Hello there, Shanta. Welcome. Hey there, Miss Amy. So this is my box, okay? This is my box that I got. It's so I'm gonna open it and we're going to see what we have inside, and we're gonna start with this mystery challenge, okay? And fingers crossed that I can do well and do it justice. Alrighty. So I am the last presenter for today. Miss Wendy is not feeling well, so please keep her in your prayers. I know that as soon as she is feeling better and all the good things, she will... Alexa, set 28-minute timer.
28 minutes, starting now.
Alright, so we have a twist that should be in here somewhere. So let's see what we have. Okay, ribbon. Ah, here it is. Hi Tamar, I'm so glad you're my partner. I hope you enjoy your box. I put 2 Ziplocs in here. One is for the 3 must use. The other one is just because. I wrote on the bags, don't forget your middle live twist, your friend Shanta. So Shanta, she did my box earlier. I think she did really good with it. She sent me some printables, which I absolutely love, because if y'all know, give me paper and I'm happy. Look at how cute! We have a beautiful cow head. Okay. We have some vinyl. Here's my twist. I'm going to set my twist over there to the side. And here are the bags. We have some beautiful napkins and a few surfaces. Okay. So we have this one that looks like a little sign, a little truck, front-facing truck, side-facing truck. This actually looks like this should be like a lid to something. That's pretty neat though. It's got like the little thumb notch here. You don't even remember what you sent me? I know, right? I put the box together too and I was like, what all did I end up sending her? So, love the napkins. Oh my god, look at how cute this horse is. Okay, now, y'all, look. Talking about being out of my comfort zone, I do not do Farmhouse, okay? So these are the 3 must use. So I must use pearls, lace, beautiful, really pretty lace, and then like a tan ribbon. I don't do ribbons. I don't do bows. It looks like it would be great for cutting board. And then this is a just because. And in the just because, we have, oh, look at how cute the little bees. Alright, we have some little bees, a little honeycomb. Oh, this is like a little stand. And then, do you have the laser that prints on your stuff? because that's pretty neat. Hey, I wouldn't blame you for picking them up, because they're bamboo, so they're good. Oh, okay. I was just wondering, because I was gonna ask you questions, because we just got a laser and I opted to not get the one that did the printing on it. Okay, so as much as I love the cow head, I'm debating, because we could totally jazz her up, but I am horrible at painting faces. Then of course you had to give me paper, which I absolutely love. So, goodness gracious, this is so hard. Okay. We're gonna go for it. We're gonna do the cow head. So, we shall see how this goes. Alright, so I do have to use this. I don't have to necessarily use this. I don't necessarily have to use it if I don't want to. No, you're fine. I'm just... Okay, so like I said, Farmhouse is not my wheelhouse. It's not the thing that I do. So just being part of this event was me stepping way out of my comfort zone. And I told Miss Wendy that too. I was like, I love mystery box events, and I do love a challenge. Oh my god, I did. That's why I'm like, should I do something with the journaling stuff? But then I don't know what the twist item's gonna be. And I'm not sure if I'd be able to incorporate it. That's my only thing. How adorable those are. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I'm like, what do I do? So, I guess we're gonna go with her. We are going to do her. And I'm gonna go ahead and I'm actually going to use this paper I have right here. And if I'm not happy with it, there's always the other side. There's always the other side. Okay. I actually liked how your crackle came out, Miss Amy, but I agree with Miss Wendy. You usually try to leave especially the glue as wet as possible. So I'm just using regular school glue for this. And since I do have to use one of the surfaces, we're going to use the cow surface. Because that is one of the things we have to do. We have to use a surface. Okay, let me grab one of these. Hello there, Miss Krista. Welcome in. So, hubby's back at work today. First day back from his vacation. Hopefully it's not too bad of a night, but yeah. He already had, I think it was Friday, I think his boss was calling. I told him, I'm like, look, they need to pay you more. If they're gonna cry every time you take vacation, evidently they need you. They need to stop paying you more. So, but here, and I really like that scrapbook paper. It's actually the paper that I used in my Dracula journal. But it's this like dark with the floral, so I think that's pretty still in line with being, you know, farmhouse, right? Because farmhouse is kind of, you know, rustic looking. At least that's my thoughts, right? So yeah, back to everything. I got tomorrow we're back to school. Break is over. So it's back to regular schedule for everybody. At least in our household. At least for us. Alright, so I do think this came out super cute. This is a nice piece. You're ready for summer. I hear ya. Yeah, I know. I'm with ya. I'm glad summer will be here soon. At least it'll be what, two months of no getting up early. I won't be going back to teaching. At least not for school kids. My daughter graduates in May, and I decided to put my focus on hosting retreats, which is where my passion is going. So that's what I'll be doing coming that time frame. Miss Amy, you should join us in July. That way Miss Carla doesn't feel like the only Louisiana girl there. I know Miss Amy will be hosting an event tomorrow, Scrabble. Excited about that one. I'll come home to going and be able to go live as soon as I get back from class. And then, ooh, fun. Maybe you can, maybe y'all can plan on joining and get away from the cold. In February, we go on a cruise. Alright, so I did the iron, 1 to get the wrinkles off, 2 to reactivate where I had dried the glue. And now, We just need to trim this up. So, and I know this part tends to hurt sometimes, so if you need to turn it down, turn it down. Like I said, this is just scrapbook paper, so it's not that hard to sand off. If you're working with cardstock, that could be a little bit more difficult to work with, just because it's a little harder. No, it's paper. I'm not burning it. I'm not trying to burn the house down. If it was a napkin, yes. But it's paper. So how was everybody's Sunday? Y'all had a peaceful day? Our event started at 3 o'clock today, so we had a little bit of a later start, but hopefully that means everybody was able to go to church and come back and catch all of the awesome creators. If you missed anybody, you can watch replays on the event group. It is a free event group, so just go to Dusty Granny's events, and that way you can just follow along and go watch all replays of anybody you might have missed. See what they got in their mystery boxes, and see if maybe you would have done things differently. Oh, wow. Oh, I'm sorry that you caught a cold. That's no fun. That's the worst. Going on vacation and coming back to being sick. I'm sorry, dear. Well, hopefully you get to feeling better soon. Yeah, no. Only thing we did this week was we made a quick little trip up to North Georgia for the day. Went to Nora Mill, which we love to go to when we're up that way. Go get us the stone ground grits, cornmeal, local jams and honeys. Even got some teas this time. But that was the extent of our spring vacation. The rest was spent here in the house doing things around the house, getting the yard a bit cleaned up because it was a mess. Really? You got sick? You got like seasick, or you got like a cold sick? No, Bermuda is one place I have not been to. That would probably be fun. Y'all, by the time I get done sanding this, it's gonna be time for a twist. Oh, that's, yeah, that sucks. I'm sorry. Yeah, that definitely does not sound like fun at all. No fun. I think it's time for a new little pad. But come on, you. Let's finish this project and then I'll give you a new pad because I gotta figure out where the heck the rest of your pads are. Just get me through this one, okay? Get me through the project and then I will change you out, I promise. Alright. Okay, let's get this area cleaned up a little bit. I mean, got to, you know, there are partners, and it's like, please, work just a little bit with me. Okay, so, I think that actually looks really cute like that, and it doesn't require me to have to try and paint a face on her, which is really nice. But we can still give her her pearls, kind of like do a little, you know, like a crown with the pearls, right? And then I'm not, like I said, I'm not big on making bows, but we could definitely make a cute layered bow with this one because all the colors match. Right, and this is not wired. No, it's not wired. So we could really do a cute little bow. Something to the effect where it's like this up here. Right? I think that would look really, really cute. So that's what we're going to work on. I'm going to work on making this little bow here. So I'm just gonna give myself a little dab of hot glue there just to hold it in place. Thank you. Like I said, I hope it will come out cute because that is one thing that this girl definitely is not good at is bows, but hey, we'll try. Right? Let me say fake it till you make it type thing. Right? Just put a little daubs of hot glue behind where the flowers are on the lace, just so that it helps hold it in on top of this brown, so that I can hopefully maneuver this without it moving too much on me. Yo, I was making some clay coins earlier. I have them up here. I gotta paint them while I was watching some of the lives earlier. I showed my husband and he's like, why were you making coins? I'm like, because Dracula needs coins. Dracula needs money, so I gotta put money in his coffin for him. Let's see if that's gonna be long enough. Yeah, it's gonna be long enough. So, fabric scissors. Well, the only reason why I would layer ribbon is because I've done that before in journals. With lace, is put some ribbon on top of lace like this. So, yeah, maybe that'll give you a little idea to do for a future project, whether it is a journal or it is just a craft. Okay. And then I'm going to bring it together. Let me grab a piece of twine. See if I have a small piece. I know I do, it's a matter of finding. That way we keep with the whole, you know, look, right? The whole farmhouse look. Hey there, Miss Chandra, how are you? I'm in a mystery box event today. The theme is farmhouse, which is out of my comfort zone, but I like a challenge, so I signed up. And my box was made for me by Miss Shanta from One Creek. I forget what the name of her business is. Country Creekside Creations. Country Creekside Creations. And she got my box, which I was so worried because, again, this is so out of my comfort zone. I was not sure what to send. Yo, when I tell you I was literally Googling farmhouse materials and farmhouse craft materials and farmhouse projects to kind of get an idea of what to send, I was like, oh my word, what have I gotten myself into? Okay, so this is Miss Betsy's bow. I don't know why I always have to call them Betsy's. Hey there, Miss Sharon. And like I said, I like the idea of having the pearls here like a little bit of a crown for her. So I think that'll look. I wasn't sure what to send Wendy. I know, exactly. She does it all the time. So I was like trying to figure things out, right? Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate it. Well, Miss Shanta, I hope that I have done your box justice. We shall see what my twist item is gonna be. I'll probably end up having to do a secondary item, because there we go. Alexa, timer off, because I still have plenty of time. So I'll probably work with the craft stuff. Alright, so here's my twist. So this item, I have to incorporate it, okay? Thank you. I appreciate that. You are as well, my dear. Okay, so let's see what we have. Ooh, a bow. A bow and a tag. Okay. And I have to incorporate these. I have to incorporate these into my project. My phone's about to die, so I gotta plug that in. Alright. Okay. So, we could put a bow on a bow. What is, they normally do numbers, right? On an ear. If I'm not mistaken, it's normally like a number, right? Okay, let's see if I can use this, because that's gonna be too long, so I need to trim it down some. Let's see if I can get this. Yeah, it's like a number. Oh my gosh. Well, it started it. There we go. Yay, I got to use my new tool. Okay, that's a little bit better. I know I said I wasn't going to use you, but I need it, okay? I need you, because I just remember that if, like the cows, when we had them, they had numbers. And it wasn't so much because we were selling them, it was, I don't know, that's what they had on them. Of course, me and my brother gave them names. Alright, so I'm going to put a little bit of paint on the end here, just to cover up where I cut it down a little bit. Yeah, that definitely makes sense to keep track of them. Because then, you know, if, especially when they, like, we didn't brand our cows, but it was, like, you knew the numbers, and so when they did get out, because they got out quite often, actually, it was a way to know whose cattle was whose. So what would be a good number for her? What would you guys think is a good number for her? Anybody got an idea? 2, 2, 2, 2. All the twos. Is that like a lucky number or something? She looks like a 22. Y'all, something else. Well, she's a blingy girl, so we're gonna have to see if we can write her numbers in gold. I'm just saying, she's sassy, so she can't just get any numbers. So we'll do. See if we can write her name. And she is 222. Okay. Now, I do have little tiny screws, but these might be too tiny. These might actually go through the hole. Yep. That's so small it goes through the hole. This is for my paper stuff. That's too small. That ain't gonna work. Alright, so I guess we are gonna just glue you down. Where's my wood glue? Hey, Miss Sharon. It popped in your head. That's a good one, though. You know why? Because sometimes that's what we gotta do. We just gotta go with the first thing that comes to our brains, right? And just go with it. Go with the flow. Put a pearl in the hole. We can definitely put a pearl in the hole. Okay. Alright, so let's get these pearls glued onto her. And we'll go ahead and take one off to add here. I mean, she's got pearls everywhere else, right? So we'll put a pearl right there for her. Okay. And then let's start to get her over here. Said thank you so much, Miss Wendy, for hosting these fun events and for having me, for allowing me to be part of them. I really, really do appreciate it. And I really do hope that you get to feeling better soon. Okay. And I'm just going to put little dabs of hot glue to help hold the pearls. Like, not constantly, but just a little bit here or there, just to... Yeah, like, I added the animals to the kit because it seemed like a lot of the stuff that I was looking at when I looked up farmhouse, there's a lot of, like, the, you know, farmhouse animals. So, that's why I went looking for little farm animals. And then found those little wood ones at Hobby Lob, and I thought that would be good for the box. And Miss Shanta did amazing with them. I think the only other time I've done a cow was like a Highland cow, but I think it was a printable, and it's because we were in a Highland cow event, because lots of people got into that craze with them Highland cows. I mean, don't get me wrong, they are cute and all, but it's still only a cow. Alright. Sorry, I had to like bring it up so I could pinch this. And this one right over here is not liking the dollop of hot glue. You need to work with me right now because you're being stubborn. Okay, cut off these excess pearls over here. I think that's looking really cute. Thank you, Miss Deb. I appreciate it. Like I said, this is way out of my comfort, but I still think it's coming out adorable. Okay. I am going to ink the sides before I decide where I'm putting the bow. You can obviously paint so you don't have or you could come with like the gold and edge it in gold, but I'm still trying to give her a little bit of a rustic look. I mean, it's still supposed to be farmhouse, even though it's a little more on the, I guess, sassier side. And all this is paper, so ink her up, baby. Thank you. Looks just like a cow. She's a very sassy cow. Yeah, them Highland cows, I mean, all they are they have the long hair on them. I mean, heck, you can't walk into a Hobby Lobby now and they have them for every season. Because I went in to see what they had left from like Easter, and sure enough, they had some of them little Highland cows holding Easter eggs. I know they had some in like little St. Patrick's Day hats and get-ups and stuff. So, I mean, if you like them, you like them, I guess, right? Aw, thank you, Miss Brandy. I appreciate it. Yes, this is paper, correct. That is paper that I decoupaged onto the wooden cow head. Correct. Yeah, exactly. Everybody creates differently. That's the beauty of it, though, you know? Right? Because if we were all the same, how boring that would be. I don't know why, but I feel like this does not fit the aesthetic. And that just does not look right down there. Should I put it on the other ear? Do I have to use this one? I use that. Do I have to use this? Because it just does not look right. It does not look right on that. This would be cute with like a little old button or something right there. So you love it? Oh, thank you. I'm so glad. I think this would look really cute like on a nice round. I'm gonna end up having to find something like that, like a nice round to hang it on. I am... Let me... Thank you. I don't have to use both of it. Okay. I was about to say, because I got two things. Normally we give one thing. I'm like, that looks really good. Let me see if I have a piece of old jewelry that, or something that we can put here so it looks like she's got an earring. Because we could do that, or we could hang some pearls. Nah, she's already got pearls. Let me see if I can find a piece of jewelry we could use right quick. Let me see, what do I have over here? Where are my pliers? Come here. Add it to the horn. I don't know, I still think it throws it off. If I would have had two, maybe. Two I could have seen. Oh, that looks cute. Alright. We're gonna give... Ooh, I told you she was sassy. We're gonna give her an earring on that side. And we're gonna put pearl, just like over here, in the middle. I don't know, I just feel like it doesn't look right. See, look. I mean, I guess we could. Alright. You like it there? Okay. So, where did my little pearl go to? Come here. Come here. Oh my gosh, she's so sassy. I think she came out really pretty. What y'all think? You love it? Awesome. I am so glad. Since I have time, because we still have 10 minutes, I'm actually going to take and let us put together one of these pockets that she sent me. She fancy, I know. She's super fancy, ain't she? I love her. Like I said, all she needs is for me to find a nice size round for her and put her on it so she can hang from a door somewhere. Because she's fancy. She deserves to be shown off. And I don't know why, but you know, a girl cow is always a Miss Betsy to me. Which is funny because the cow we had on the farm, her name was Nochecita, which means like good night, which is a little bit different. The paper was the best fit. I'm glad. I'm glad that it worked out. And like I said, I'm gonna do one of these pockets now. That way I have it and I can use it in a future project of mine. So she sent me these printables as well, which is super fun because if y'all know, that is my thing. I love to work in journals. So the only person who has not gone live is our hostess, Miss Wendy, but she is not feeling well, so please keep her in your prayers. Once she is feeling better, she will come on and she will do the box. So make sure that you are following Dusty Granny event group along with her page, Dusty Granny Crafts by Wendy. That way you can see her whenever she does come live. Okay. So this is some packaging. Yes, she does subconsciously want to junk journal. I see that. I see that. And I hope that she does, because it is a lot of fun. And I hope that you guys have a blessed start of your week. Yes, I know you will, dear. As soon as you're feeling better. We need you to feel better. Okay? You need to take care of yourself. And I actually need to double check because I'm gonna send out the reminder for my event, and I need to make sure you're not signed up for it. Give you the night off, like Miss Amy said, because we need you to get better. So I do keep packaging for purposes to utilize, and look at this. This about looks perfect. And then I can glue this into any journal. But look at that, the background about matches. Look at how cool that is. Well, we want you to get better, Miss Wendy. It is a journal version. Do we know what the dates are? Only because I would love to participate, but I don't know if I'll be here, which is why I ask. Y'all, I can't cut straight for the life of me. Alright, that's better. Yeah, we need her to feel better. She's not been doing well. So I'll have to check and see what the dates are. Cause I had fun with last one. With the last mystery event, because I made my steampunk one with that. So that one was fun. So the events that I run are, you always have to use paper of some form or fashion in them. So like even if you wanted to do something like this, you know, use paper on it. The next event that I have is Wednesday coming up. As far as the next junk journal event, the 2-day event, the next one is May 13 and 14. What are you doing? What are you doing? Sorry, my cat's roaming around. Her and her goofy self. I like the little milk jug. I think that goes. So I'm going to cut this one out. Yeah, so as long as the June event does not collide. Why are you knocking down my stuff? Stormy. Oh, message me, dear. I'd love to have you. Y'all, this cat cannot make up her mind what she's gonna do. So if you see a fluff ball very soon, there you go. Alright, Stormy, off the table. Come on, Mommy's trying to work. Move. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Thank you. Girl, that was not graceful. I need to see, actually. Message me, because I'll be, as soon as I get off, I'm gonna be sending out confirmations and check-ins, and we shall see, because sometimes people have things that come up and they can't participate. And if that's the case, then I do need fill-ins. Alright, so I am about done with my time, but here are my 2 projects. Main one being the cute cow head, and that is going to need E6000. That's gonna need E6000. Where are you? That's gonna need E6000 because it's metal. Hey, Miss Kathy, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. I'm actually finishing up. I'm in an event today, and it is a mystery box farmhouse event. And this is my project from the event. I made Miss Sassy Pants here, along with the cute little pocket with the little tag and the little journaling card that was sent to me by Miss Shanta. And then this is Miss Betsy 222. She is our sassy ma'am. I had to use the pearls and the different ribbon along with the glittery bow and that. So I think she came out really, really cute. So thank you so very much. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for having me again. So y'all have a wonderful, wonderful evening. I will be on tomorrow at 5 Eastern. I will be in Miss Amy's event. If you guys missed anybody today from the mystery box event, please go back and watch them. They will be on Dusty Granny event group. And I hope you all have a blessed start to your week. I will see you all very soon.